During our bond committee meetings that we had over the summer, and these were committee meetings that we had each and every week, we addressed with surveys with parents, we did surveys with our community, we did surveys with our staff and with our kids. And one of the things that came out was around 50 or so things that we could address. And of course, we can't address everything. So we got a group together that was able to actually narrow that focus a little bit. I think what we can address, at least immediately, is the idea of more classrooms. The second piece would be security. The idea of building security where everybody flows through the main office is just a natural fit and would be able to be taken care of within this bond. If the bond is passed, you have a few things that are going to change. A lot of it's going to be flow within the building. So when you say one thing that can't change might be the width of the hallways, one thing that can is when kids pass through it. And so when you have more classrooms, you'll actually be able to structure your master schedule in a sense of getting students through those hallways, no matter how narrow, but in a structured way and in a safe fashion. That part makes a lot of sense. The second thing that would change dramatically for us with this bond would be the size of our commons. Our commons currently has a capacity for around 280 students for lunch, and what that means is we can only fit one grade level per lunch for us over the course of the day. In reality, running a master schedule that way is really difficult. Having a larger commons, adding much more square feet, and being able to put up to 400 students in the commons during lunchtime would allow us to go to 2 lunches, which then restructures our master schedule, which then eases the flow within the hallways. A couple of other items that'll be addressed will be, one is our parking area out front and our drop-off area. When we had around 450 students, the drop-off area makes a lot of sense. One of the things we do want to address is to be able to have a separate entrance and a separate exit, and also adding parking a little bit deeper onto the grass area that we have out back. It creates for a longer drop-off, and it creates more opportunities to drop off students in a safe way. I'd say the last piece has to do with science classrooms. We currently have 2 classrooms that are operating as science labs that are not made to be science labs. And what this would address is we'd be able to put those classrooms within a legitimate science classroom with lab spaces and great storage. Obviously, we want to have an affordable price for our district to be able to rebuild and do some things here, but at the same rate, we want to make sure that everybody's comfortable and confident that this bond will actually take care of the needs that we currently have.